My name is Tom Hughes, principal at Crest Middle School in Kokomo, and we are a inner city school, about 80-85% free and reduced lunch. We are not the international baccalaureate school in our area, so we get the kids who are not international baccalaureate. So what that means is we continue every August to have a group of kids show up who are significantly behind. And on average, I have about 50-60% of my kids who are 2, 3, 4 grades behind where they're supposed to when they get to be in 6th grade. And so I was tasked when I took over about 6 years ago with finding a way to improve that. And so these are kids who have been in public schools, who have had teachers working tirelessly with every resource available to get them to learn. And over half of them are behind significantly from where they're supposed to be when they get to me. And so I was a former science teacher, taught for 8 years, middle school science in Lafayette. And when I took over as an administrator, I said, I'm going to find something that works. And so I conducted my own little science experiment. I reached out to every ed tech company, every program, anything that I could find that was going to help kids. And I started systematically, one by one, going through them. I parcel off 20 kids, and I do my own little science experiment. We look at the formative data, see what happens. Everything helps kids learn. Every kid gets smarter as they stay in school, just not smart enough, fast enough. Because they show up, and they're 3 grades behind where they're supposed to be. I got to catch them up in the 3 years I'm with me. That means they got to learn 2 years every year that they're with me, and have any chance to get caught back up by the time they get to high school. And so one of the things that absolutely just blew me away with BrainWare is so different. It is not public education. Public education is what more can teachers do? Who can we blame for these shortcomings? What curriculum, what rigor, what content, what formative assessment, all these things that we can do, and never once have we looked at the kid. We assumed that was a stagnant resource, that the kid showed up in August is the kid that showed up in August. BrainWare flips that around and says, hey, what if that kid that showed up in August didn't have to be the kid that left you in May? If I'm a football coach at the Indianapolis Colts, I don't say the guy that I drafted is going to be the same guy that's on my team. I got a strength coach, I got a fitness coach, I got all these coaches that are going to make them a better athlete, a better mental. They're going to watch film, they're going to digest, they're going to go through everything that goes through it. It's not about just who they were when they showed up. It's everything. It's not about the coach and the plays and what more can the coach do. I got to help the player. Why don't we think about that in school? And I said, oh, shoot, let's do that. Let's make that player stronger while I help my coaches coach, my teachers teach. And that's why we continue to see it. And that's why since 2019, I did have the opportunity in 2019 to talk at the State Superintendent's Conference. But we have continued to implement it in our building. And, we've doubled our pass rate as a building. It's still not where we're supposed to be, but in 4 years, we've doubled our pass rate. And every year I have new kids that show up. I've got new recruits in my football team that need some strength coaching. They need some mental capacity building so that my curriculum and my teachers can teach. So thank you for supporting BrainWare and helping kids learn.